Coming over my buddy's stall to fetch a straggler that's left over from this weekend. Let's move this over to my section down yonder. We'll see what's going on with this this Nissan right here. Looks like we're playing with a 2014 Nissan Altima, 138,000 miles. Let's back this out, go over there. My work order states that the AC is inoperative on this vehicle. And judging by the hot air coming out of the vents, I will concur that the AC is inoperative on this vehicle. We've got it powered on. Let's open up the bonnet up front and inspect that compressor. We'll see what's going on with it. Well, that was dumb. How can I inspect the AC operation if the car's powered off? Let's undo what I just did. Sorry for wasting your time. Okay, we're looking down at the compressor. First pulley's the alternator. Second pulley is an idler, and one way down at the bottom with the light on it is the compressor. I hear it making some noises. There she goes, look at that. The clutch is trying to engage, but it's very worn out. So the clutch is not engaging the shaft, and the compressor internals are not compressing. There goes some. All right, this car is going to need a AC compressing unit. All right, yeah, we're down here on the bottom side now. You may not see it on cam, but I see some metal chunks, shavings and whatnot on the front face of the clutch. All right, the AC machine's been connected. It's now recovering. Let's pull this wheel off right here the rest of the way. We'll pull these panels off in here, and that'll give us some access to the compressing unit. Okay, little self-destructing plastic clips. You're coming with me. That one survived. Sweet. And one more right here. A couple of them are missing already. We're looking up at the crankshaft pulley right here. This is the belt tensioner. I need to get a grip on that to relieve pressure on the tensioner in order to remove the belt from the compressor. I think I got it. Oh, yep, yeah, I got it. And I lost it. Try again. Okay. I'm reaching up with my left hand. I'm gonna try to slip this belt off the compressor. Okay, there's not too much room to work with in here, but I got it. Now we're flippy floppy. Okay, we're down here on the bottom side. That's the oil pan. Here's the bottom of the compressor. Judging by the amount of space here and here, this unit is not coming out through the bottom. It's gonna have to come out through the top. So we need to go back up there, and then we can reach down to get the top two bolts. I can feel them if I reach up and around, reach around. There's one right there, and there's one a little farther forward. I could get them off from here, but I won't be able to get this unit out, so we're gonna do our work from the top side. That being said, while we're down here, let's just get these bottom bolts out of the way. Ooh, that's tight. Rough threads. I think we're good now. It came with built-in reverse clicks. One. Okay, let's get out of here and let this thing down. Alrighty, we're gonna have to remove this intake ducting, this plastic shroud, and we'll pull the fans out of there, and that'll give me some fingy access to the compressing unit down there in that hole. Come here. You know, I changed my mind. I don't think I'm going to have to remove these fans. I do believe if I pull the hoses off and stuff them down there, I have easy access to those two top bolts, and then I can slip this unit out right through here. I may be wrong, but I'm gonna try it. Okay, we're looking down This is the suction line where it bolts to the compressor. And we're gonna go in there with some long range wobbly bits to get that first bolt off. Once this one is off, I have access to the pressure line, and then we can get that one off. Can I reach? Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's how you drop things. Come on, hose. Release. That was a substantial amount of negative pressure. Oh yeah, this is gonna be smooth sailing now. There's all types of room. Okay, one connector disconnected. Put that right there, and I've just got those two 12 mil bolts to contend with. Stay. All right, let's break them loose. Corrosion much? Like, they're not even that tight, they're just full of friction. Come on. There. Freedom. Yeah. Come here. All right, compressor, you gonna come out, or are you gonna make a liar out of me? I think it's making a liar out of me. And this background music on my phone sounds like a dying cat. I'm on hold with Apple customer support. Okay, let's move you guys over here and try again. Oh, it's almost got enough room. Not quite. Okay, fan. Oh, I don't want to take that fan out. It's huge. Maybe I'll take this heat shield off. We'll try that. Wobbly fail.
Apple advisors are still busy. Please continue to hold for the next available advisor.
Oh, well, broke that one off. Oops. All right. Ooh, tubular exhaust converter. Super high powered. Okay, now let's see if I have the space. Yes. Okay, well, we were going pretty good until I pulled the new unit out of the box for my comparison to the old unit. And looks like we've got a one wire compressing unit for the old one, and there is two wires on the new one. This has a different manifold and it's got a pressure sensor here, and the old one does not. So this new one is not going to work. This one is getting sent back. I'll be back later once my correct replacement arrives. But don't worry, you guys won't notice a thing. And poof, just like that, we fast forwarded through time, and the old compressor has been replaced with the new correct compressor. This is a little different, but all the dimensions, the connectors, everything else is matching up. So this appears to be a suitable replacement. So this is what we're gonna go with. So let's get back over to our little Nissan and install this mofo. Alrighty, going back in is gonna be the same as how it came out, just opposite. Maybe. Don't tell me you're dimensionally slightly larger and you're not gonna fit, because that is unacceptable to me. Oh, you are gonna fit, are you? No way. Maybe if I wiggle it around and spit on it. Cut. Okay, I'm refusing to accept the possibility that I may have to pull this fan out after all. That's not going to happen. This thing is going to go in. That is my will. It's like so close. You gotta be kidding me. Pry bar. Yeah, there's just this little notch piece right here, and it's getting hung up. I need a 1/4 of an inch. That's all I need. Just a wee bit more space. Okay, a little bit of nudging and pushing and pulling and prying, and it's going down a little farther. I'm gonna get it in there. It's gonna go. Or I'm gonna get it horribly stuck. Yeah, go in your new home and stay there. All right, we're in. Okie dokes. Now it's time to get those bolts lined up. But I got a hose in the way that my compressor's sitting on. I need to dig that out. Okay, there's one bolt. This is the kind of stuff that's murder on the lower back, because you're leaning over, extending the arms and carrying some weight while simultaneously trying to manipulate it. There. Okay, 2 bolts started. Let's run those in. Click. Okay, let's get these port covers removed and then pop the seal. Those are tight too. Escalation. Okay, I didn't film it, but I did just replace both of the O-rings on both of these lines. Click. Let's throw this connector on. Maybe. Yeah, there you go. Okay, we got one more hose to fit. Good. Reach. Now, unfortunately for me, there were 4 bolts holding this heat shield on, and 2 of them broke off. Because of that, if I install this heat shield the way that it is, it's going to flop around and rattle and make noise, and no one's going to be happy about that. The fix would be to remove this converter, drill these guys out, and try to retap them. I might be able to right angle drill this one, but this one down here is not going to happen. So rather than do all that, I believe what I'm going to do is just weld a bolt to this bracket, effectively turning it into a stud, and then I can use a nut to secure the heat shield. Doo-doo-doo. So I'm gonna have to do that. Yes, it will space it out about 1/4 inch, and I'll have to tweak this a little bit to make it fit, but I really don't have an alternative in this situation. Okay, I drug the welder out. Let's fire it up and see if I can fix what I broke. I like it there, good. Okay, we'll clamp on right there, and take my bolt and hang on to it with this little grabby guy right here. That way I don't burn my fingies trying to hold it and weld it. Okay, here goes nothing. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, this angle's weird. Right there is good. Goggles on, safety squints. I'm just kidding, don't safety squint with a welder. It'll burn your eyeballs. And we'll clean up this other side too, because that tack was very crappy. Okay, that's probably more weld than it needed to have, but I now have a stud to bolt the shield to. Yay! Now the question is, did I dimensionally screw myself over? We'll find out today. I think it'll be all right. Squeeze that in there. Yes. Oh yeah, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Thread. Sweet. Click. Now, I did not put a stud in this one. I fear that if I try to space this boss out 1/4 inch, it'll make me have to manipulate this too much, and then the other holes will not line up. However, having 3 spaced far apart is going to be plenty to keep this thing from flopping around and rattling, vibrating, etc., making noise. Now I just need to find a nut for this stud that I made here and secure that. We're done mostly on the top side. Okay, this is getting good. I've been looking around everywhere for about 20 minutes trying to find a nut to fit over that, and this is the closest thing I've got is this decorative acorn style nut. So looks like I'm sacrificing this maybe to solve my problem. Yep, this one will work, but I think I might have to put a washer behind it for a spacer. Let's see. Oh no, it's working. Click. Good. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's go roll around down here in the dirt a little bit and install those last 2 bolts down here. I already started to thread them by hand. There we go. You know, this is kind of nice down here. Just laying down on the job, relaxing. Concrete's nice and cool. Kind of a good place to take a nap, I think. Where's Ray? Sleeping under a Nissan. Man, I used to have a service manager, and he was a real high-strung guy, and he would always barge out into the shop. He would always barge right out of the shop, like kicking the door open, barging out, and he would scream. The first thing he would say is, "Where's Ray?" You know, he needed something. And half the time, I would be sitting at the service desk right next to the door. So he'd kick the door off the hinges, run halfway past me, "Where's Ray?" And I'm going, "I'm right here, right next to you. What do you need?" Oh, okay, well here, ticket, order up, you know, do this, they're waiting." You know, super high strung. And it was for something simple, like the guy dropped his car off till 5 and he needs an oil change. Click. I think that guy's name was Dave. It was so bad that he would actually, or the other guys, they would actually run around going, "Where's Ray? Where's Ray?" mocking him, and I don't think he ever picked up on kind of what they were doing, just because he was so focused on whatever had him going, but he never got the joke. "Where's Ray?" So the compressor's in, upper bolts are tight. I don't remember doing the lower bolts, so I'm just gonna hit them one more time with a wrench. I'm sorry, lower bolts are tight. I don't remember doing the upper bolts, so we'll just double check the upper bolts. Let's see, I've got the heat shield on and rigged together. Yeah, click. Connector's connected, both of the hoses are connected. I already put the belt on when you guys weren't looking. Okay, there we go, click. And yeah, so let's get the AC machine hooked back up and pull this into a vacuum and install the new charge. Yeah, check out this thing. It's pretty fried. Crusty noising sounding. Yeah, that sounds terrible. The clutch is rattling. I should not be able to do this that easily. Yeah, this thing's smoked. Party over for you, compressor. Okay, AC machine powering on. Yeah. And let us reconnect our connectors. You know, I may have said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. Anybody who deals with AC, when you put these fittings on, just tighten them down until they stop. A lot of times people will they'll take these and they'll crank them down, and all you're doing is binding up the threads inside of the fitting, and then they get all rough and gnarled up inside and they don't turn freely for the next guy. So just tighten them until they stop, and then you're good, and that's all you have to do. Don't break the machine. That being said, let's put this into a vacuum. Do not save. Yes, 10 minutes, standard protocol. I'll check back in 10 minutes. Okay, and while that's doing that, I can install the rest of the trim panels up top right here. And this job is donezo. There we go. And 2 little fasteners. There we go. Click. Double click. Yay! One more panel thingy. And that will be all the physical work that this car requires. Yep, that's in. Let's put our pins back. Snap. Snap. Ooh, that one doesn't line up worth it. Yeah, there we go. Snap. Another. And for some reason, I'm always missing pins. What am I? I'm short 4 of them. I may have used some extra ones for this panel that I put in. I think I did, because I only recall taking like 2 out, but I put 4 or 5 in. I think that's where my extra little clips went. Whatever, I'll find some. Let me check my box of goodies over here. Let's see what I've got. What do we have in here? No, not rivets. No. Yeah, self-tapping screws. There we go. Some concrete screws. No, that's not gonna work. This is not an Audi. I cannot repair this with zip ties and drywall screws. Super shocker. Okay, I don't think I have any more. I'm gonna have to go into eBay land or something and buy another bulk pack of push pins. Let's check the shop supply. See if the shop has any. Let's see, clips, that one. Pickings are slim in here too. 1, 2, 3. No, it's too small. 4. There we go. Okay. Maybe these will work. Yes, yes, indeed they will. Very nice. Okay. I'll check back in 5 minutes, and just like the last time we fast forwarded, that will be instantaneous for you guys. Okay, 5 minutes has passed. We are now ready to charge the refrigerant, and we will be installing 1.16 pounds of refrigerant. Again, not saving. And we are looking for 1.16 pounds. Charge on the high side, standard protocol, insufficient refrigerant. Uh-oh, the tank's empty. Oh yeah, this tank is very empty. Oh, like a lot. Okay, I have the new can. Okay, tank fill. Yes. Fill them out. Let's do 5 pounds, not 10 pounds. Connect pillows. Yeah, we're done. Okay. One eternity later, maybe we can try this again. Charge, please. No. Patience. No patience. Thin on patience. Checking database for nothing. Oh, fail. 0116 LDS. Install now. High side, go. All right. It's taking it. Okay, we're hanging out at 83 degrees, 53% humidity today. So this AC system should have no problem making 44 degrees at the center vent. Oh, by the way, last time we were here, I mentioned that I made some of these stickers on down in my merchandise store. And then I learned yesterday, after that video was up for like 3 days, that the merchandise store is broken and the little banner at the bottom of the videos is not showing anything. So if you were one of those who wanted to get one of those stickers, you will have to use the link in the video description because the store is still broken. And me being technologically inept, I cannot seem to figure it out right now. So I may end up creating an entirely different and new store to link to the page. Starting the engine. Cool, I don't hear the rattly rattle noise. AC's on. I just heard the compressor click on. I still do not hear a rattle noise, so this is good. And I'm going to check back in just a moment, which will be a nanosecond for you to see what kind of temp we get out of these center vents. Maximum AC cooling power requested. According to my built-in database of AC specifications, 160 and 33 pounds. is pretty good for today's temperature and humidity. So I'm gonna pull these off now, get the caps back on, and we're gonna be done under the hood. Going down. Ninja. Alrighty, hood's down, the rack is clear. Things been cooling in here for about 8 to 10 minutes or so, and without looking at it, I'm gonna go ahead and say we are at a center vent temp of 46 degrees. Let's see what we got. Oh, 44, 44, okay, that's perfect. That confirms to me that the system is operating as designed, and I don't have any of those noises that it had earlier. So this is a confirmed fix. We are done. I'm backing out the auto. While I'm backing out, I will take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for watching this video. I hope you found it moderately entertaining and somewhat informative. If you did find it to be either of those two things, or anything else that you found enjoyable, please communicate that effectively to me by tapping our thumbs up button. If you did not find it to be any of those three things, please feel free to communicate that constructively in the comment section down below. All that being said, again, thank you guys for watching, and most importantly, do not forget to have yourselves a great day. See you guys later. Okay, parking the auto, Nissan powering down. Pew! See you later, little red Altima.